10 seconds.
10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out.
Live from the Ball State News Center. This
And again, camera one on a
NewsLink,
two-shot.
Indiana, in high definition.
Good evening and welcome to NewsLink, Indiana. I'm Cameron Riddle.
And I'm Shira McDuffie. Thank you for joining us.
It is election
we're on camera
season
two.
for the Student Government Association, and
we'll be
they are
going to a
preparing
package and then
for the
right back
all-slate
to
debate
camera
tonight. NewsLink Indiana's Brittany Ehrman went around campus to get predictions of what might happen.
Ishara on camera 1.
The vice presidential and presidential debate that happened earlier this week did get a bit heated. Now, the all-slate debate is tonight, and things may end the same or a bit differently. Students around
We have a
campus
minute
gave
15.
their predictions of how they think tonight might end.
I think that tonight's going to be a little bit of a tough battle between the two slates. I think they both have really good, strong points.
We'll be going to camera 2 on him first, and then we'll go over to camera 1.
Okay.
I feel like at the core, they're pretty similar with like a lot of their beliefs and their foundation. So I just want to see like how they interpret those differently, because how they've written their platform and how they've gone about their whole campaigns are just different.
I think it was going to be very interesting. I went to the last debate, and there was a lot of tension between both sides, Summit and 18.
All right, that's all the lower thirds on that one.
I have to say, I hope 18 does really good tonight, because
30
I think
seconds.
most of their ideas are more likely to occur and easier obtainable.
You can't.
Now, this debate that will take place here in Cardinal Hall 8 is the last debate that will happen throughout the election process. And the next step,
15,
election
stand
day.
by.
On this day,
15.
students will choose who they think will be the best slate to represent the university.
10 seconds.
In Muncie,
10
Brittany
seconds.
Ehrman, NewsLink, Indiana.
Coming back.
Thank you, Brittany. The all-slate debate will take place tonight
Slate.
at 8 p.m. in Cardinal Hall at the Student Center.
A dispute between Apple and the FBI is now
We'll be
being
going to
called
VO,
the Great
and then we'll be
Encryption
going-
Debate. Everything began when Apple
We'll be going
refused
to
to unlock
camera
the phone
2
of the individuals
on camera.
responsible for the San Bernardino, California mass shooting. The FBI argues this is a matter of national security. Apple supporters see this as nothing less than a big step towards enabling Big Brother. Apple is asking a federal judge to vacate this order.
The FBI is investigating a possible hate crime after an exchange student from Brown County High School
We'll be
was
going to
attacked
camera
by a white
1.
supremacist Friday.
Camera 1 back on.
Attacker Dana Erickson told police that he hates Asians and was hoping to kill the victim. Yu Zhang of China was taking pictures for a class when Erickson followed her and hit her in the back. Erickson is pleading not guilty and is due back in court on April 11th.
Camera 1.
19-year-old Kyle Trevor
going to
is
camera
linked
2
to
on
the
a
deaths
close-up
of
cam.
two brothers from Granger. Nick and Jack Savage died from a mixture of alcohol and oxycodone allegedly provided by Trevor in June 2015. Judge Jane Woodward Miller previously denied a guilty plea by Trevor, which would allow him to serve jail time on probation. Yesterday, Miller again denied a plea that would limit Trevor's time in prison to 6 months. Miller says that she doesn't want a cap on the executed time Trevor will serve.
The Ball State Active Minds
We're going to a
Association
package
is
and then
hosting
right
Eating
back to him
Disorder
on
Awareness
2.
Week. NewsLink Indiana's Natalie Jones has that story.
There is a trend going on among college students, and it is not a healthy one. Ellen Lucas, Associate Director of Outreach Consulting Psychology, says eating disorders typically develop during the college-age years.
There's a higher
we have a
incidence of
minute
eating
30 in this.
disorders with college students. Number one, the age group is more prevalent. 18 to 25 is usually when we see a lot of eating disorders develop, especially bulimia. Anorexia often develops in your teenage years, starting when you're 12 years old. So, you know, that teenage year to the 20s are a typical time for eating disorders.
Sure, he's,
the majority of them
Cam said he
develop
can
at
hear
that
you, but
time,
not
so
the
that puts
package.
people at risk in college.
Oh, okay.
This week is National
right,
Eating
we're at
Disorder
1 minute.
Awareness Week.
1
There
minute.
have been
So
different
he can hear
events
me?
and discussions about having a
He can hear
positive
you.
self-image
hi,
during
Cam.
this week of awareness. Today, students were asked to grab a pen
This is a really
and write
quiet
something
package, though.
positive about themselves that is not a physical trait. President of Active Minds knows what it is like to suffer from an eating disorder.
I personally dealt with some eating disorders in high school, and they've gotten much better.
Jake is now helping to raise awareness of warning signs of eating disorders so other students don't fall down the same path he did.
30 seconds.
Getting awareness out there, like letting people know that this is Eating Disorder Awareness Week, and then we have these resources. You know, we have
15
people in a place that you can openly talk about this topic.
In Muncie, Natalie
Stand by.
Jones, NewsLink, Indiana.
You can end Eating Disorder Week by signing a pledge for body positivity tomorrow in the Student Center.
We may have only gotten a little snow in our part of the state,
to
but
VO and then
Northwest
back to
Indiana
Cameron on
got
2.
slammed. 15 inches of snow
Actually,
fell on
scratch that
Indiana's
is a
northern counties,
two-shot on
and as many
2.
as 30 vehicles were stranded on the roads of Lake and Porter counties. Emergency crews spent the night assisting drivers trapped in snowdrifts. Railways and skies weren't in much better shape. Train service to Chicago was suspended when record-breaking 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts knocked out power to railroad crossing gates. Chicago's airports also saw mass cancellations, which lasted through this morning.
Could you go
Tonight,
to camera 3
many
and set
cars
it
are
over to
still
the
stuck
green
on the
screen?
side of the road, and
Just click on
students
one
will
of
be
those.
staying home with another snow day coming in tomorrow.
Nothing.
Well, the weather wasn't looking very good up there, but I think we've got some pretty nice days coming in, don't you think?
Yeah, I hear 60s are on the way for the weekend. Let's check in with Amanda Smith for a preview of the forecast. Hey, Amanda.
Well, it's about 33 degrees outside right now, which isn't that unusual for February, but take a look at that wind. 20, it's making you feel like it's 22 degrees, so you're probably not going to want to be hanging out outside. Now, there was a winter weather advisory earlier today. That's since been canceled, so completely clear right now. The snow that we saw last night and a little bit this morning starting to head down south and up into the northeast. It's already completely dry out west, and we're going to be getting a little bit of that. Coming up, the snow is ending. Some warm weather to look forward to this weekend. Slight chance of rain, but
Is our
overall
live
it's going
shot
to be pretty
Ashley?
bearable to be outside.
Okay.
Well, we've all seen some trains at some
All right, we'll
point,
be going
whether
to
they're
Skype.
rolling through town or through the mall. This weekend, though, you'll get a chance to see some of model trains up close right here in Muncie. After this is live outside the Delaware County Fairgrounds with that story. Good evening.
Take it.
While it may seem empty right now, the lots seem
Our
pretty
2-box
empty.
didn't run through.
Within the next 48 hours, people will be coming from all areas to come and see this one-of-a-kind show happening. That show being the Model and Train Show.
Named after the shortest railroad in the nation.
Okay, we got a minute 30 and we're
Bob
coming
Ross
right
Company,
back to
The
Skype.
Muncie and Weston Model Railroad Club was formed in 1990 and sponsors the longest-running single-day train show in Indiana. Brian Wolf, like many others, enjoys collecting model trains.
I thought I was getting the trains for him, but I think reality was I was getting the trains for me.
The club built and designed the model train display at the Muncie Children's Museum. The
1
funds
minute.
raised from the show go towards the maintenance of the railroad display.
We'd come down here and they could play, and while they were playing here in the museum, I would talk to the guys running the trains here at the model layout, and that's how I got interested in trains.
Because the trains run well, and they look like the real thing, children and adults find the excitement in seeing each one. Bill Finney enjoys that children are attracted to each part of the display.
It's a big thing that we had back when I was a child, that we didn't have video games and all that.
30 seconds.
So, the Lionel trains.
And we'll be going to Skype and then back to camera 2 on
Show
camera.
brings model train lovers from all across the region to express their love for the hobby. And it can be very nostalgic.
It just gives you a happy feeling when you see somebody else enjoying
Can
something
we
that
talk
you
about these
enjoy.
mic cables?
The Model Train Show will be held right here at the
We'll be
Delaware
going to
County
camera 2 in a
Fairgrounds
second.
from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. this Saturday. Admission is $5 for adults and free for children 12 and under.
Okay. All right, going back.
Wow, cool stuff. Ashley didn't even know that was here in Muncie.
We'll be going
Thanks
to
for
coming
Go
up
to
on
the
camera
Fairgrounds
2.
this weekend. And there'll also be over 200 vendors, memorabilia, food, and free parking. I'll see you there. Still to come after the break, an Indiana casino is coming ashore.
And see where you can get a slice of a new restaurant near you. All that and more when we come back.
All right, we're in the break. We have 2 minutes. Yeah.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
We'll be coming back on camera 2 on Cameron. We got a minute 30. And they're both on their phones. What is this? Quit taking selfies. Are you good, Tim? Okay. 1 minute.
1 minute.
So I've come up with the family emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
And me too. Thanks for this, sweetie.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box.
I have 30 seconds.
I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box.
15.
Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop
10.
already. You're
Stand by.
nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore.
5, 4,
I really
3,
hope he goes out of this,
2,
for his sake.
1.
An Indiana Senate committee voted 6
We'll
to
be going
2
to
to
camera
reject
1
proposed amendments to a bill that could have hindered financially stressed veterans with a large interest rates on their small loans. The defeated amendment would have allowed payday lenders to offer up to a 6-month loan for up to $1,000 at an annual percentage rate of 180%.
An Evansville casino is coming ashore.
We're going to camera
the owner of
2 on a
Tropicana
close-up.
has received state permission to move the Riverboat Casino to an onshore facility. The facility will cost $50 million and will be the first enacted under a law passed last year. Officials say they expect construction to begin this fall and finish late in 2017. Evansville Mayor Lloyd Winnicky says the move will be a boost for the city.
2 new pizza places have recently opened in Muncie,
Okay, we'll be
and
going
they are
over to
unique
Skype
in their
in a
own
second.
ways. Dan Hahn is reporting from RP's Pizza to show us what is new in town. Hey, Daniel.
Can I take it? Okay.
RP's Pizza and Hot Box.
We're
are
in the
new
pack.
players in the pizza game. In order to stay in the area, they need to set themselves apart from the competition.
A very unique menu that was all delivery.
Is this Lucas?
And on the menu we have beer,
Oh,
wine,
yeah.
sandwiches, wings, gourmet pizzas, which
Delivery of the beer and wine isn't common. RP's has to take special precautions for the delivery process.
of delivering the beer and wine, such as getting the driver's license number over the phone, their date of birth, and then when we deliver the beer and wine, we have.
Do you wanna go back to
delivery
Skype or
drivers
back
take
to
pictures
Cam?
Of the IDs, and we check the driver's license number to ensure that
30
they are
seconds.
of age.
Pizza can be simple, and Hot Box
30.
does just that. Hot Box has simple pizza, but they give special group deals and specialties.
Because pizza gets old. I mean, if you get pepperoni, that's pretty boring. So, I mean, if you are trying to be daring and try something new,
Okay, yeah, we're going to come back to camera 2 on Cameron.
Are daring everyone to try new pizzas, as
Yeah,
they
live
go
shop didn't
against
work out.
the already franchised pizza places.
All right, stand by. We're coming back.
And if you want more information on what you can find on their menu,
gonna be
you
going
can
to
visit
coming up on
Hotbox's
camera
website
2.
at www.hotbox.com and RP's Facebook page. Still to come tonight, we will find out what an Ivy League school is holding on to.
And see our full weather forecast when we return.
All right, we're in commercial.
Can you move this?
2
My new
minutes.
dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
We'll be coming back to camera 1 on a 2-shot.
Homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Hannah, could we lose a little bit of the headroom, please?
He helps me with my decision making.
Camera 1.
Use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
That should be good, yeah. Thank you.
That's why cars have bumpers.
Yes.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
How are we on time?
Everything looks good on our end.
Still?
And lights.
Oh.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a
Okay.
forest near you.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought I heard that 30.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I'm sorry, we're going back on camera 1, right?
Yes. Camera 1 on a 2 shot.
Went back on camera 1.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most
15.
incredible of all.
2 shots.
Your donations help fund job placement
10
and training
seconds.
for people in
10
your community,
seconds.
which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think.
5,
Goodwill.
4,
Donate stuff,
3,
create jobs.
2, 1.
You know what, Cameron? I really can't complain about the winter that we've had this season. Last Saturday was amazing, and I hear that this weekend it's supposed to be pretty nice too.
Yeah, let's get the exact timeline on that forecast with NewsLink weather forecaster Amanda.
35, low average. But take a look at that weather temperature in 2076. Wouldn't mind that warm weather right about now. The warm weather you see out west is already moving toward us this way. Kansas City, 38 degrees. It's 33 degrees in Muncie.
When she
and
walks
that's
over
pretty
to the desk.
average for the rest of the state. 33 degrees in Indianapolis, 32 degrees in Kokomo. And it's only going to start to get warmer. Right now outside it's 33, and that wind is what's seriously making it cold. It feels like it's 22. But by the end of the night, hopefully that's going to start to clear up. Now, there was a winter advisory warning earlier today. That's since been canceled, so completely clear outside right now. The snow that we saw a little bit last night and earlier this morning starting to move down south and up into the northeast, and it's only going to continue to get out of the Muncie area. You can see it continue to move. Out west, it's already completely dry, and we're going to be getting some of that. Now, the snow that we have been seeing is starting to move down south and out into the northwest, and by Saturday morning it's going to be completely clear, so it should be a perfect day to be outside. Tonight, 26 degrees, mostly cloudy, but that wind is going to drop down to 7. Tomorrow it's already going to start to heat up, 35 degrees, slightly cloudy, a little sunny, more cool. Looking into the 7-day forecast, Saturday, 50 degrees, completely sunny outside, no clouds. 62 degrees on Sunday, Monday, 50. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, there's possibility of rain, but hopefully by that time you're heading out somewhere warm for spring break, so it's not really going to affect you that much.
Well, you know what? My birthday is on Saturday, and I like
We'll be going to camera 2 on Cameron.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, well, ESPN is not giving up on police
And then we'll be
records,
going to break right
getting
after
them
this.
from Notre Dame. The information could be allowing student athletes to cover up crimes, according to ESPN. There was a law in place stating that private colleges don't have to comply with the open record law. However, the Indiana legislature agrees that there are persuasive reasons why the law should be changed. Chief Judge Nancy Vidic expects a ruling as soon as possible, but did not provide a date. Well, still to come, we are trying to figure out when the Ball State gymnast seniors will be prepping for their final meet in Warther.
And the men's basketball team looks to bounce back on Saturday. Stay tuned for more Ball State sports updates when we come back.
We made it work. 2 minutes.
For the things that can keep us safe.
All right,
This
sports
means
is
all the time
coming.
with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now,
And this will
those
be
that we
OTS
carry
right.
with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices
Go ahead, bring
will
green
now
down to
bring you
45.
wireless emergency alerts, real-time information
Thanks.
directly from local
Sports will
sources
be on
you know
3.
and trust.
It'll cross all the way
With
over.
Sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Minute 30. Could you have them look up at camera 3, please?
What's your name?
Could you have them look up at camera 3?
What comes up at camera 3?
There you go. Just left a little bit. Okay, now he's moving.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000
That's good.
Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Go to shop page 1. 1 minute.
So, I got this new family.
1 minute.
And I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy.
No.
All day long. Tap, tap.
So
tap,
we'll be good.
Tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that
Okay.
more than she talks to
Can you
him.
pan right just a little bit? He
What's
moved
up,
over.
bro?
That's good.
Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom?
Talks to her mom a lot.
She talks to her mom a lot.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
You wanted to be a teacher when you were little, but things changed. Teaching didn't seem that cool anymore. So you decided to become
Amanda
something
wants to
else.
know is she still using the clicker
But what
thing?
would your 12-year-old self
As long as she has it on the 7-day forecast, she's fine.
As long as you have it on the 7-day
time to put
forecast.
it back on your list?
So you're good.
Don't try to convince yourself otherwise.
Yeah, it is on the 7-day forecast if she's wondering.
Oh, it's on the 7th.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, count back.
Welcome back to NewsLink, Indiana. I'm Michael Lester with Sports. The Ball State men's basketball team looks to
I
put
missed.
Tuesday's
That's
loss
fine.
at Toledo behind them as they prepare for Eastern Michigan on Saturday afternoon. Ryan Weber, Franco House, and Bo Calhoun all average 11 points per game for the 18
Yeah, he has his
and
VO
Cardinals.
up a lot,
Their
too.
9-6 Mid-American Conference record is good enough for the first place in the West Division, but only good enough for the 5th spot in the conference standings. The top 4 spots earn automatic bye rounds
And we'll
to
be coming right
Cleveland,
back to him.
where the new MAC champion will be crowned on March 12th. The Cardinals tip off against the Eagles at 2 p.m.
Yeah, he looks a little
in
shorter
John
now.
E. Worthen Arena. The women's basketball team traveled to Central Michigan.
Yeah, when we go
last
to
night.
this, could you just
What-
tilt down a
what
little?
was a must-win
Okay,
situation for the Cardinals. They would lose this one 67-66. The Cardinals had 3 players in double figures. Natalie Fontaine leads the way with 19 points while pulling
Awesome.
down 11 rebounds. This was her 32nd double-double of her career. Fontaine has 2,055 career points and is 37 points away from becoming the leading scorer
okay.
in Ball State women's basketball history. The Cardinals will head to Eastern Michigan for a crucial MAC West Conference game on Saturday at 2 p.m. The Ball State gymnastics team has an
We'll be going to a
up-and-down
package
season.
and then
The
right
team
back to
looks
him.
forward to the MAC championships.
Come on 3 again.
The Ball State gymnastics team is 4-7.
Oh my
this
gosh, it's the
season,
same
but
exact
head coach
voice.
Joanna Salim says they're
Minute 30 in this package.
Better season this year than what we've had since I started. We're definitely
Ooh.
progressing from meet to meet, which is exciting. There's been a lot of really close meets within the MAC competition, so that's a little frustrating. It's exciting in some ways.
I think it's
because
just
we're
missing
right
a
there
slash
neck
in
and
it.
neck until the very last routine. But you know, the team as a whole and myself, we really want to win. So
Ball State will host the MAC championships this
1
season
minute.
for the first time
Like,
in Worthen
coming back
Arena.
to
it'll
3.
be a good advantage. I mean, you get that
Sports
home
coming back to
crowd.
three.
It's your equipment. You get to sleep in your own bed the night before, and you know, it's home. So there's nothing to really kind of change what we normally do for that regular season. So it's kind of exciting, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
The gymnastics team moved to the Worthen Arena for the first time this season. Gymnast Sarah Ebeyer
Hello.
seems to like it.
Really nervous going in there, and you know, Irving Gym was just awesome. simply
Oh,
for
it
the
does
fact
not
that,
wanna
you know,
take that
we
lower
really liked
third.
Being on Friday nights.
Oh, because it says it's a
just
5
because,
line.
You know, especially being at Irving, everyone is around and walking
Yeah,
around, and it just seemed like we had such
not
a big
happening.
crowd because there were such
We have 20
limits
seconds.
That it seemed like it was super, super crowded all the time, and having the crowd right there up close next to you seems like, you know,
15.
they were kind of with you and competing, and you really had a connection with the crowd. So it's a lot different being in the huge arena.
10. Oh,
10
take it back.
Senior Day is this Sunday.
We'll be coming to
for the
camera
gymnastics
2
team
on a
in
white
Worthen
shot.
Arena at 1 o'clock.
When we come back, find out where Delaware County residents go to mix books and booze.
And we'll find out where you can hang with some music from the 60s and 70s. All that and more when we return.
All right, we're in the break. We got 2 minutes, and we'll be coming back to camera 5 on entertainment.
You got a key?
Go fish.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
1 minute.
1 minute.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to
Abby
be
Jackson.
given. Oh, I see. Okay. Freely.
Can you have him focus?
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape.
He's got time to do it.
Consent.
If you don't get it,
Other ring.
it's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Center her up.
We're going to entertainment.
We have 15.
15 seconds.
10.
10 seconds for entertainment.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back.
Welcome back to NewsLink, Indiana. I'm Abby Jackson here with entertainment. The Ball State Student Art Show
Her mic's all the way up.
week, and the artists are preparing to hear the results of the award ceremony to be held on February 27th. I spoke to one of the artists about her work and her excitement to be included in the show.
Hannah Morris is a Ball State freshman and one of 59 art students chosen to be featured
We're in the pack.
31st annual
Minute and a half,
Show.
then we're coming right back to
I was
her.
so excited to get into
Her
the
mic
show,
is very quiet.
Being a freshman in the foundations courses, I really didn't think that both the pieces I submitted would get into the show.
Her lower
Morris
third's in
is
here
an
3
education
times.
Major and says art for her is a way to have fun
Very
and
important.
examine the world.
You get to explore all these things that normal people don't notice. It's like you really pay attention to the detail on how things work and how like the body moves and how things are held together. You have that deeper sense
1
of
minute.
craft.
Morris has 2 pieces in the student show, a watercolor painting and an abstract graphic composition.
For the pie pieces, I had just over 2 weeks.
I'm gonna be still. Like
Every second in the class and like
what still? And then glue.
way too much time outside the class on those. And then for my graphite drawing, a lot of time.
Morris's work went on display in the Atrium Gallery on February 19th and will be there until March 17th. Arnie Flatten, director of the School of Art at Ball State, said the student show takes an enormous amount of planning and is something you won't want to miss.
We got 30
As you might
seconds.
anticipate, there would be glass and animation and drawing and painting, printmaking, ceramics, small metals and jewelry, sculpture.
15.
Also intermedia and video arts. That is
Pan,
things
not
that are
tilt.
going to be time-based.
In Muncie, Abby Jackson,
Going out.
NewsLink, Indiana.
The reception and award ceremony for the annual art show will be Saturday from 6 to 8 in the Atrium Gallery. Refreshments will be provided. And Be Here Now will be hosting
We'll be
local
coming back
country
to
band
camera
music
1
this
on a
Saturday
wide shot of
from 9
everyone.
p.m. to 1 a.m. Band founder and Ball State alum describes the band as indie groove and bigger than a baseball team with the energy to match it. The show will be opened by
That's
bands
me.
Stop, Drop, Rewind, and Knit Cap Vigilantes. The price to enter the show is $5 if you're over 21 or $10
Is
if
it final
you're
weather?
under.
Yeah, it'll be
And
final
the Oscars
weather.
are going to be held this
She's in her
Sunday
last
at
story.
5:30 p.m. Voting ended Tuesday. The campaigning is complete. All that's left to do is sit back and wait for the envelopes to open. This year's nominees have led to many complaints on the lack of diversity. Even this year's host, Chris Rock, sent out a tweet calling it the White Black Entertainment Television Awards. This has been a reoccurring discussion, especially within the last few years. That's all for your entertainment.
Okay, we'll be
Back to
coming
Tyler
back.
and Cameron.
All right, let's get a final check of the forecast.
You know, last weekend it was so nice outside, and we're going to be seeing more of
And we'll be
that
coming
this
right back to
weekend.
camera 1.
Saturday, completely sunny, no clouds, 50 degrees. Sunday, 62. Going into Monday, another 50. Headed into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, looking at the possibility of rain, but by that time we're all going to be having spring break on our minds anyway. So
But it
hopefully
doesn't
you're
look
headed
like
somewhere warm.
there's any snow for next week.
No snow for next week, so that's always a positive. No snow for your birthday.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. A special gift for my birthday. Lots going on this weekend, and I'm going to that train show. So
You are.
It's
Nice.
going to be fun.
Yes.
All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. We're coming back for more news Monday night at 9. You should
There you
too.
go.
I'm Cameron Rowe.
And I'm Shira McDuffie. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Have a thriving Thursday. Good night.
Okay, their mics are out. We'll be coming out in 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming out. And we're clear. Go ahead, stop recording, stop the live stream. Good to go.